And he was strong in the process of doing this work. Your knowledge and your abilities need to be cultivated with relationships with the people that you're going to be transferring your power to. In many situations, this will come by allowing your successor to work in conjunction with you long before it's time for them to assume their responsibilities. In other words, Pastor Marilyn, as a father, I shouldn't wait till Jacoby is 38 to decide to give him knowledge on how to be a man and be successful in kingdom building life. Your kingdom building or the temple building is what you do in building your family and making sure your family's foundation is ready. I shouldn't wait till you 38 to decide to tell you how to do this. Now, King David began to include Solomon in on the arrangements and sacraments of leadership in the kingdom shortly before it was time for him to die. See, he waited just before it was time for him to go on to try to train and teach and pass on the duties and responsibilities for the tasks that he knew about, but he just wasn't able to do because God wasn't assigned to him to do it. But although it needed to be done, and it was going to be done, but not by him. Although it appears that he could have done much better, hallelujah, in the preparation if he started a little earlier, Pastor Marilyn. 1 Kings 1, chapter 28, verses 28 to 31 from the Message Bible says, King David took action. Get Bathsheba back in here. She entered and stood before the king. The king Solomon promised, as God lives, the God who delivered me from every kind of trouble, I'll do exactly what he promised in God's name. The God of Israel, your son Solomon, will be king after me and take my place on the throne. And I'm going to make sure that it's happened this very day. Bathsheba bowed low, her face to the ground, kneeling in reverence before King. She said, "Oh, my master, King David, live forever." There may be circumstances, Pastor Marilyn, that you may not be able to designate your successor. And you might not have an overlap in the process of training them.